So go ahead and get into a comfortable position. Close your eyes or lower your um, eyes. Take a few breaths to arrive here. As you continue to breathe, maybe you adjust your hands, adjust your neck and shoulder, move your toes, just checking into the position you're in. Noticing how it feels in your forehead and in your eyes, in your temples, in your jaw. Settling back into a little stillness if you can. Feeling into the lower center of your breath. In the middle back, lower back. Under the lower ribs, thinking about the expansion of the diaphragm as you're breathing. Gently pressing down towards the digestive organs and then gently softening as you exhale. Maybe the imagery that comes up for you is anatomical. Maybe you can envision a muscle expanding. Maybe it's more like a light that brightens and dims. Maybe you envision something like a rubber ball that is very elastic and can expand, getting big and then shrinks back down. Getting into that center space and noticing what the experience is for you this time. Noticing if there's any areas that are resistant to the breath. Come back to notice your posture. Maybe there's little adjustments, little movements. Back to noticing if there's any areas that are tensing. Giving space there. With the breath, we're bringing the awareness a little higher, more like in the center of the chest and back. Let's say maybe like just underneath the shoulder blade area, maybe involving the shoulder blades. The middle area of the ribs. Noticing how the breath moves in this space. Noticing any images that come up here. If it's easier to breathe into the back or the front body or the side. If there's any areas that are constricted. And we'll bring the breath up into the upper back, the upper chest, maybe even the tops of the shoulders. As the exhale happens, you might notice your shoulders soften. You might notice that the breath continues to travel through all three areas. Maybe you can direct it up first, opening the upper body into the middle and into the lower as the diaphragm expands more. And noticing how your body softens. One more full breath. And the following exhale, we'll bring the hands to the heart. Softly you blink open the eyes, bring the hands down to the legs. We'll just roll through a few rounds of cat-cows here. Take your arms and stretch them out and up. Exhale, draw the hands out and down. Give yourself a hug across your body, just so much that it feels good. You might crawl the hands a little further. Squeeze in a little. Release the arms up. Come to a little forward fold. Take a big exhale in your forward fold. Walk your hands back up and change your leg position if you'd like to. Continuing in cat-cows. Come up, take the hands to the chest or the shoulders, making circles with your elbows. Let that go, stretch the arms up. Interlace the fingers, press the hands up, palms up, breathe. Try to relax other areas, so relax in your head, relax your jaw, relax your legs. Draw the hands forward to round your back, press forward. Inhale to stretch up, exhale, release the hands, easy breezy. Hug across the body, maybe it is a little more spacious now. Squeeze in a little bit. Maybe you round in. Inhale, stretch up. Forward fold, exhale. One more breath in your forward fold. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands up. Let's take a few rounds of circles, each direction. change the direction. Good. All right, roll the shoulders. Let's see. Let's just take a moment for our wrists first, and then we'll roll into our table. So you can make a gentle fist, make figure eights with your wrists, your palms. Take the right hand, press it forward. Take your other hand, easy with the fingers, drawing back just a little bit. Take the thumb, extend it out. Draw the fingers down under the wrists, pull them towards you. Change hands, press forward. Draw the thumb out. So it comes out and back towards you. Bring the fingers down. And let that go. Might shake them out a little bit. And we'll go ahead and come forward into table. Arriving through cat-cows. Good, come back to table, press into the hands. Take your left leg back. Maybe you move your ankle. Pointing it down, lifting it up, moving the toe. Bring your toes down, press into that foot. Change sides. Bring the toes down, press into your foot. Come back to your tabletop, cat-cow. Good, come up into down dog. Move your hands forward and rise through your hips. The next time you exhale, make your way forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Take time rising up. Reach your arms up. Relax your arms to your side. Roll the shoulders. Rock forward and back on your feet. roll in and out of your feet. Draw the shoulders back and down, soft eyes, open palm. Slightest little smile, like it's smiling inwardly more than outwardly. Just like the little corners of your mouth are a little light, you know. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Hold your plank. And we're gonna lift the hips back to down dog. Take the toes forward an inch or two. And come all the way forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise up. Arms to the sides. It could be interesting trying to maintain that little, in DBT we call it like a half smile. Inhale, stretch up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to plank. This time we'll come down, all the way down. Little cobras. Inhaling, lifting the heart, exhaling, softening the heart. Keep going with your breath. Push back up to down dog. Come all the way forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Relax the arm. We'll take the right foot to step back into crescent lunge. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Take your back foot forward, arms to the sides. Step the other foot back, left foot back. Step it forward. Right foot back. Moving with ease. Step it forward. Left foot back. You might notice sometimes one side is a little more graceful than the other. Sometimes it's hard to find that balance, or you have to like readjust the feet. It's okay. Step forward. One more time, right foot back. Before you step forward, take a moment. check in, feel your core, feel your glutes, feel your standing leg, and go slow, bringing your foot forward. Go slow if you can. And as you take the left foot back, same thing. Notice how much control, how much these little muscles are picking up to move your foot back. And forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Stay in your forward fold for a moment. Half lift, I'm not sure what I said there, and step back to plank. Exhale, come down. Inhale, cobra. Lower down all the way. Do cobra again. Lower down. As you push back to down dog, take notice of all of the muscles in your legs, in your glutes, in your core. Try to go slow. Take the left leg back. Three-leg dog, left leg up. Exhale, step that foot forward. Take your back foot to warrior one, rise up. Arms up. Draw the arms to the side, step your back foot forward, land into mountain pose, gentle. Come down to chair pose. Slide the hips back and down. Reach up, down to chair. If you like practicing this with a block between your knees. Inhale, stretch up, back down. Up, down. Up. Remember that little half smile, the corners of your mouth. Down. Up. Down. And up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to plank. Lower into your chaturanga. Ending up into your down dog. Take your right leg up. Hold it. Exhale, step it forward. Back foot comes to warrior one. Step forward, arms to the sides. Down to chair. Up. Down. Up. Down. It's like the length of my exhale is lowering me down. Up and down. Stay here and breathe. And up. Stretch up. Forward fold. Half lift. Back to plank. Roll through chaturanga. Up downward cobra. Back to down dog. Take the left leg back. Exhale it forward. Back foot warrior one, come back up. Lengthen the leg into your pyramid. Bend into your front knee. Rise up, core lifts you up. Now we practiced this, I think last time, bringing the back knee up to 90 degrees. You might take your back foot underneath you first if coming that far isn't right for you. As you do it, notice all this going on in your front leg, all of this going on in your core to keep you stable, keep you upright, and draw that leg forward. From the back leg, from the hip into the navel, strong. And go. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale with your knee up and kick it back to fly. Warrior three. Bring it back up to 90 degrees. Woo. And lower the foot, lower the leg, the arms. Good. Stretch up. Other side, we'll take a forward fold, a halfway lift. Inhale. Coming back to your plank, option through chaturanga, option up to down dog. We'll all come together in down dog. And right leg up. Exhale it forward, back foot warrior one. Core lifts you up. Arms up. Lengthen into your pyramid. Bend that knee, come back up. Take a moment. Prepare to bring your back knee up to 90. And go. Inhale, fly the leg back. Exhale. Bring the knee back up and bring the foot down. Good. Let's take a moment here. I'm going to stretch the arms up and slide the hips side to side. So just getting into a little side body. And we'll let that go. Step out wide onto your mat, coming into your wide forward fold. Bend the knees and come up. Open out to the right, set up into your warrior two. Check in with your little half smile. Stretch out into your side angle. Take time lifting up into your triangle. Maybe it's okay to stretch your arm overhead. If you had a shoulder injury and it doesn't feel supported up like that, that would be like a reasonable reason to not. Wherever your arm is, though, recognize how much shoulder, like shoulder blade, back muscle strength is happening to hold it at any degree that it's up. Take that top arm, bend it to your side. Rise up. Relax the arm down the leg. Reverse warrior up and over. Sometimes I take my back hand up to my front rib area. Just kind of feel the side, feel the rib. From my hip point to the ribs. Having it to the back leg helps support. But it's up to you. Go ahead and let that go. Let's rotate back into our wide forward fold. Stretch out side to side. One more breath, side to side. And take time rising up. Step up over to the left. Into your warrior two. I like taking my arms up, palms together first in warrior two, and then engaging them out. Side angle, slide open. Come up, triangle. I like a block in the bottom hand for triangle sometimes. Maybe you reach that hand overhead. If you did, bring it to the side. So I just bend my elbow into my rib. Come up, set up to reverse warrior. Keep breathing. And come out. Rotate into your wide forward fold. Taking a moment to do what feels good in your wide forward fold. If you like your twists, if you like puppy pose, like stillness or swaying. And slowly come up. Bringing the feet back together. Roll the shoulder. Good, so let's take the right leg over across the front leg, over across the left leg, I mean. Drawing the hips over to the left. We're gonna stretch the hands over to the right. Take care of your knees. Keep breathing. Come out, relax the arms. Other side, left leg in front. Arms back up. Hips to the right, hands to the left. Smooth breath. Come out. Let's take tree pose. Grounding into the right leg, lift up the left knee, hug it up, and open it up. Feel into your grounding energy. Feel into your expansive energy. Exhale, release out. Other side, standing onto the left leg, hug the right knee up. And come to your tree pose. Your choice through your hand expression. One more breath. Soften out. We're going to take eagle and fly into warrior 3. Little smile. So let's stretch the arms up. Eagle arms with the right arm underneath. Coming into that position as much as you can. There can be a significant difference in the shoulders and the shoulder blade and rotator cuff muscles. This is a lot of rotator cuff muscle stretch. From having the elbows down towards the chest or having them slightly lifted. If you lift your hands a little bit, be very mindful of what you feel. We're going for a little bit lifted, but we're taking care of ourselves more than anything else. So it might be starting low and then over time through your practice and how it feels today. Where you would probably feel it is at the back of the shoulder blade, kind of like right behind your arm. Ground down into a chair. And take the right leg over the top. This could be done in an actual chair. Chair yoga is awesome. Maybe the foot wraps, maybe it doesn't. Squeeze it in. Your next inhale, expand, release the arms, and exhale to fly. And come back to your mountain. Good, other side, stretch your wings up. Take the left arm underneath. Feel into your shoulder. Ground down into your chair pose. Low belly in. Lift the left leg over. Try to keep your hips low as you do that. Will keep you more stable. Maybe the ankle wraps. Squeeze in. Breathe. The next inhale to expand, open the arms, draw that leg a little bit back and fly. Big exhale. And let it go. Mountain. Beautiful. Stretch your arms. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to come down. Stepping back to your table. Roll through your cat-cows. Sway the hips side to side. And I think that we're gonna take pigeon or figure four from here. So come into your pose. You know them both, all of the options. I'm starting with my left leg. I tend to, I think. And of course, your figure four, if that's the pose for you, could be in a seat, it could be reclined. Take your time changing sides, come out, do the movement that feels good for you. Sometimes in pigeon, I might not be for you. For me, I get my hands get a little antsy, like a little less involved in the pose. If that happens for you, if you kind of get a little wandering or feel like you're not completely engaged into the pose in your upper body, just find a mindful position, bring your hands back to a mindful position. So if I'm on my forearms, I'm gonna just bring my palms together and relax my head down. Sometimes I'll use my thumbs to support at like the third eye area, the inner arch of the eyebrow. Anything that is mindful for you, and it might not be a problem for you. One more breath, and we'll come out. When you're ready to, I'd say take a moment in a neutral position like a table, and then you can slide back to child's pose. It might feel good in child's pose to walk your hands side to side, getting a little more space in the shoulders and the side body. Just sinking in. breath and make your way up to your seat. We'll take the right leg forward. Lifting to fold over the leg. Walk your hands up. We're going to take the knee that is bent to the side, that's my left knee, bring it forward, and bring the right knee over for a twist. Lengthening the spine, holding with your elbow, maybe wrapping the elbow to the outside, twisting over to the right, long spine. Exhale draws you into your twist. Exhale to come out from there. Go ahead and take the legs and change. So left leg forward. Lifting to fold. Walk your hands up. Take the right knee forward, left foot over. I was just thinking about this on the other side. When I do things like this, I kind of stress my back hand. I'm like holding my fingers up, using my fingertips and like trying to like get more lift from it. And I tried it with a block instead, so that I can just ease my palm down. And I found that pretty comforting. So if you have that same experience, you might give it a try if you have something to use. Or if you do that, try just drawing your palm down instead. Maybe I'm excessively lifting. And come out. Good. Let's just bring the legs forward. Roll through your boat pose. Take a few breaths at least in boat pose. You might take a few more. Boat pose could be any of the options, any of the variations through the legs that you know. When you're ready to come all the way back, go ahead. Hugging the knees, rock side to side. Bring the feet down. We'll take some bridge poses. Lift up the hips. Lift the heels to roll down. Lift up. If you like playing with lifting one leg, I would just say if you have, sensitivities in the SI joints, it might be something to avoid, or it might be something to do with extra caution. Because as you lift up one leg, the other side takes a lot. The other hip takes a lot. And it might be like enough that you, like if you lift up one leg, your pelvis might try to tip down. Come out. If you like wheel pose, bringing the hands to frame the face, lifting up the hips, you can, or give it another go with your bridge pose. And come out. Draw your knees side to side. Going to your happy baby. Bring the feet together, keeping the hips rotated, the legs rotated up. Bringing the feet back down. Good. Shift your hips over to the right. Take your left leg, extend it out. If it's okay, taking the knee or the full leg across. Of course, if this is not the twist for you, do the one that is. Come out. Shifting the hips the other way, over to the left. Right leg extends, left leg over. Bring it out. Back to neutral. Letting the knees either drop together or open out. If you are in butterfly, use your hands to support the knees back up. And we'll take the hips back to the left, draw the knees up and twist them to the right. One more breath. Take time to transition out. Changing sides. One more breath. And just easy, make your way out. Time for Shavasana. And if you need any poses before Shavasana, give yourself a breath or two and make your way to stillness.